Revenge on my mother-in-law, Part 1. Some background. My wife has two sisters. Her father passed, and he was a very intelligent and kind person that I look up to years after his passing. Mother-in-law is still alive and doing horribly. Mother-in-law has always been a difficult person. Maybe straight-up bitch is more appropriate. Used to cheat on her husband, even taking my wife, then 4 and 5 years old, with her to meet and F other guys. They were from a small town and moved to a bigger city when the problem got too much to handle for my father-in-law. He had an old school mentality and didn't want to leave his wife even though he knew about her many affairs because he took on the responsibility of 3 daughters. Everything he did was only for his daughters, and mother-in-law became also a hidden alcoholic in time, hiding beers and wine through the house or finding a pretext to go out to her car where she could drink more. She fought endlessly with my wife, who is older, now 33, threw her out of the house, made her sleep on benches in the car later on, screaming, hair pulling, and just being a complete bitch without reason. Example. My wife worked 2 jobs to cover her university expenses, and every night after getting back from school or work at 2, 3 a.m., mother-in-law would come waltzing at 7 o'clock in the room and open the curtains, wake her up, and just start fighting. Mother-in-law never agreed to the university my wife went to, but nevertheless, she bragged in her hometown as if she was the one paying and motivating my wife to study. I could go on with more examples. Driving completely drunk with the little sister, 6 years old back then, 2006 to 2007, in her car, reminding me and my then girlfriend, now wife, that she gave us £10 to charge our phone credits as if the world depended on it. Needless to say, we paid every single cent plus interest back even if she didn't ask for it. This is where we start. My wife's family moved to another country in 2002. Mother-in-law could not stand me from the get-go. Spoke to my mother about breaking us up. I was 16, my wife 17 when we met in 2001. She was always against us, even as we moved in together for the first time, and this was not a teenager flick anymore. Would start fights with me about my family and the work I do. I started in construction when I moved out of the country to be with my then girlfriend. Years go by and we move from the city, where mother-in-law and the rest of the family reside. Not far, about 150 miles, but to better jobs and a nicer place. This is 2007 already. 3 years passed by, and during these years I slowly planted the idea that my wife's middle sister could also move here with us. We could search a job for her and ask her to pay only a part of the rent after she works for 2 months. 2010 comes and the middle sister is not happy. She is the one fighting now with her mother, so of course she wants out, so again I bring it up with my wife and insist that we can't let her mother ruin everything. Both agree and the middle sister moves in. We find a job and she liked the place, the pay, even falls in love with her now husband. She is really happy and laughing all the time. Needless to say, that my mother-in-law is destroyed. Now the only sister remaining is the little one, born when mother-in-law was 40. But she is too little for mother-in-law to start harassing and fighting with her, so she becomes remorseful, starts calling and saying that she loves her daughters and now she will die alone. She even stopped drinking for a short while, but old habits die very hard. In this case it is still very much alive. She spent years pushing her daughters away. Now she's alone and we're just getting started. Part 2 drops next. Subscribe so you won't miss it.